Hello, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to your reading. This is your reading for next 6 months, and we're going to start by pulling some symbols. This reading is all about money, career, success, and material stuff coming your way. We have an octopus here, and if you're new here, I am Divine Light, and if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Go ahead, hit subscribe. It's a free way to be here and see these videos, and you can hit the bell so you never miss any. And we have the octopus. Octopus is a soft creature and it comes with a firefly. I feel like these are the energies you need to embody in the next 6 months in order for you to receive material satisfaction, okay? Octopus might symbolize someone really sensitive. Octo meaning having 8 tentacles, doing multiple things easily at once. They're also extremely smart. They are sensitive, meaning sensing everything around them, being can empathize what's going on around them. And also, I feel like there's intuition involved in the octopus energy. Cancer is a water sign. You actually have these skills. And also on top of that, you have really high compassion. And that compassion is your light, basically, as the firefly here. That's your light. That's your power that you need to use during this next 6 months in order to increase abundance and prosperity in your life. And this seems like here you are illuminating people around you. So it's not only your sensitivity is a trait, a good trait you have, it is something that is also illuminating others. Okay, we have the hyena here. There's a half moon above the hyena, so you might be seeing things black and white. And if that's the case, this actually tells you maybe there is an adjustment necessary. This is also a prey, like an animal, a wild animal, basically. I don't know if they can be tamed, but I know that they have community feeling. But the thing is, they attack as a community. And if you are a part of that, that's another thing you need to become aware. What do you do with the community? Are you building or are you destroying? And the communities this is not related to any type of specific community. It can be a church gathering. It can be a school group. Whatever it is, they can destruct, but also if you direct it in a good, compassionate way, in a smart way, they can build and even like be light for others. So you need to really choose carefully. We have the panther here, like 2 opposing powers within you, because hyenas, the panthers can attack and basically take down the hyenas here. So you need to bring these 2 powers together in a way that they can work together. The panther is your being forward and maybe speaking your truth clearly, also being a powerhouse, fast and taking care of things. And they are from the earth. They're both from the same element as well. This is exactly like a grounding yourself. It's about that. But also I feel here while you're doing grounded work, you need to pay attention to if this is on the ethical side, okay? If it's on the right side of the history. Let's dive into your coffee cup. We see there are 3 tears of joy. There's a massive chunk of money showing up between the 4th, 5th, and 6th month. It can be something spreading on both all month, and then it came starting to come forward maybe within the 4th, but it's going to be divided into those 3 months. I see there are 2 pathways opening outside of your comfort zone. One of them is not clear. The first one is on the 2nd month. It's showing up and there's a man waiting for you here. The man is kind of looking like a hunchback person. This can be someone, maybe they have a bright aura. We have positive intentions, but maybe because of the way they look, there might be a little judgment here. I feel like hyenas kind of look like they have a hunchback as well. So make sure that the help that you're putting out there or the service that you're giving, if you're giving a service, is not really creating hyenas. That can be also something like that too, okay? Because sometimes when you look at certain things, this kind of remind me, I don't know if you're like in the Harry Potter or Lord of the Ring universe, those are aligning with my high school timeline and when I was growing up, especially the Harry Potter. And I read all the books, and that actually made me focus on that world a little bit further. There's another movie of that, I was gonna say How to Train Your Dragon. That's not it, but it's about like magical creatures. I forgot the name of the movie. In that movie, we see a lady. She has an orphanage. She's taking care of the children. She's giving them food. However, she's using her religion to teach them, but also she uses force on the children. Okay, she thinks that she's teaching how to obey the rules through that. That's an example of that, like trying to do a favor but then hurting the ones that she's trying to help. If that's the case here, maybe you're turning people into monsters, and you might be thinking, oh, she's hurting physically, I don't ever do that. Maybe you're not putting any boundaries in people too. That's another way of hurting people. Okay, when you say yes to everything, then you teach in person, or even the grown-ups can actually learn that. When you say yes to everything, they think that nobody has any boundaries and they can do any obnoxious things. This can apply to your money. Maybe before you manifesting money, more of it bringing into your life, you need to learn how to protect what you have first. And that can be where you need to draw the boundary, even if this is someone that you're helping. That help needs to have a limitation, okay? I see there are phone lines forming here within the first month. I see a massive figure holding a cross in their hand. I know it's not really visible to the eye here, kind of like an anchor, it seems like. I can see it outside the camera. This person wearing the tall hat can be an authority figure, can be a hierophant, can be someone who has maybe legal power or a religious power, something in their hand. And they're showing up. I feel like it can be you really holding this power in your hand as an authority, becoming an authority, or you're dealing with an authority figure like that. The thing is, there's a spiritual enlightenment that is going to open up a new pathway for you. And I feel like this can also bring some income at the same time. We see a woman here, kind of reminds me of a lady. She's carrying like her water pot or like a fruit basket on top of her head. And she's like holding with her arms, and she has like she has a tampon in between. I don't think that's the right word in English. They wear this special hats, and on top of that they have like here like a donut shape item that actually keeps the pressure off the head. I feel like this is actually a smart move that you need to make when you're carrying certain things on your head or in your mind, that you need to have a barrier in between them. This can be about the money things, money struggles or money issues that you're thinking about. You need to put really like a compression, like a little wall between them, so it doesn't really stress your body too much, your neck too much. We have a unicorn that you're looking at. Some of you might be creating something that's unique. At the same time, not only that, it's something that is your wish fulfillment, and it is something magical basically. And it seems like when you are focused on the task in your hand, in your mind that you're carrying on top of your head, this is going to bring some clear ideas. This kind of looks like a valley to me, a letter V forming here. This can be you coming down from the top of the mountain, the hard work, down to the valley, which is like a relaxation. Okay, within the third month especially, some of you might take a little trip to somewhere, and that place might have fish. You see there one fish here, another one right there. I'm going to show you the fish right there, one here. Kind of looks like a car as well. This is another one I see, like a little belly right there. Fish can be a place to swim, like a Caribbean's, or maybe like a fish is visible when you get there. Can be a sign for you. Or the fish can symbolize money, material attraction. Okay, when you get to that place, that's going to start with small fish first. like the valley, the when you start relaxing or starting to do less work, the more abundance starts to come. This can be even about maybe you're growing a business and like you have done all the heavy lifting. Now it's time to relax, and maybe you're launching a product, for example. It can be something that you have advertised so long, but now it's the launching time, the shipping time. Shipment can be a little stressful, but after that, collecting of the bounty can be also pleasurable here. I see that it's going to like it's gonna start growing and becoming a big bean here. A beanstalk, a little bean can grow into a massive beanstalk, can carry it towards the land of the giants. And I see here there's a massive squid showing up, and squid can be something of a clarity coming forward, okay? Or squid ink is something that we use to write things down. It can be an opportunity coming to change the destiny that has been assigned to you, okay? A rewrite a new thing. The thing is, most of the time, the destiny is not really assigned. We create it one step at a time, one decision at a time. I feel like this is a decision moment for you, and when you make the what's right decision, the abundance coming into your life is going to start to increase, okay, incrementally. Another thing here is destiny, fate. I think there are two different things. In my language, we use the same word, one word. That's why I confuse them sometimes. But the truth is, this is the thing. There are certain things that has been written for sure. Your birth, your death, or somebody else's birth in your life, that they're going to cross your path. But then all the other things that they all have like multiple choices. And every time you choose something, that the line of the destiny, I think that's what it's called. It's just fractures, okay? So I feel like you're choosing something more abundant this time. You can see there's like a gateway, maybe even this kind of reminds me of like a tunnel to like a stargate to a different dimension that you're going to be upgrading after the 6 months. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Whatever it is that is holding you back, thought, idea, weight, debt, it is clearing out, guys. Your desire is something, as you can see, coming slowly. This requires readjustment, or maybe requires you to clean up the debt. Okay, if you have like a payment or something that needs to be done, or if you are looking for a partner, you're bringing things together with a partner, maybe finding the right suitable person is going to be the key here. Another thing I see, that you might have to leave someone behind, especially within the 6th-month timeline. This is showing up that doesn't really need your help anymore. And maybe this is about getting rid of the hyena crowd and merging together with a panther crowd that is actually like, doesn't really have negative intentions. Okay, so it is all about like choices this timeline, but not the choices that like the actions are going to matter as well, but I feel like it's about also choosing yourself to show your own light here, show your authentic self. Let's pull some cards now. These are going to give us an idea about where you are, what the situation at hand is, and how the things are going to play out. You're the inventor here, Man of Crystals. Crystal clear, meaning source energy. The books represents that you're going and doing everything by the book right now. But as an inventor, this might be the requirement in order for you to come up with the formula of a satellite right here. You need to do certain things by the book, okay? It can be following the rules, basically, spiritual rules or mathematical rules, whatever is necessary, that when you choose that, it's going to put you in on the chair, on the throne of Man of the Crystals as a King of Swords. Okay, that's where you're going to go. We have a Woman of Crystals. This is your feminine side. She's the guardian. He's the inventor and she's the protector of what's invented. Also, she has crystal clarity as well. The extra thing that she has compared to Men of Crystals is she is being the feminine energy, she has compassion. okay? And she represents the mind. They both represents the mind, but the suggestion here is maintain dominion over your mind. Train it continuously of it's aware, be aware of its workings, because it seems like there's something hidden in your mind, maybe even a valuable inspiration. And when you keep working on them, like this is also like trying to find the truth, basically, and reach to the highest truth and maybe your highest authenticity. Intellectual questioning is going to help you find the right answers. Okay, we have the Child of Wands, the Seeker. This is Page of Wands energy. Seems like you're also seeking for something like a new adventure, and you're going to step into it. But this is not an impulsive, even though Page of Wands is an impulsive decision maker, because you're prepared the decisions already, it's not going to be that hell of a hard thing for you. It's not going to be that complicated. It is going to be like a very fast, quick decisions you're going to make, and you're going to follow through. Okay, just you're going to start something really exciting. What's the situation tells you? Yeah, take action, move forward quickly, fast. You can see you're ready to fly. We have so historical things here, the Chariot riding to the future here. Maybe you're going to the war, so be prepared before the war happens. But with the Chariot's energy, you are like on the right track, and you're leaving the past behind, and through discipline, mental discipline first, and then spiritually moving forward towards your desire is going to get the situation started. We have Wands as fast positive opportunities. If there are two cards that are very similar energies, this is the major arcana, this is a minor arcana, and we have 8 different instruments here. I don't know if you can see. This might require you to, you're going to have multiple options, but this might require you to, the situation might require you to choose one. But this doesn't mean choose one and stick by it. You can choose one, choose that, explore that option, and get to the other one. 8 of Wands symbolizes many positive opportunities flooding your life, which is going to bring, I feel like 10 of Cups is wish fulfillment. And also here, passion says, family, finding your family, soul family, people aligned with you, having, or maybe in your home, the situation is going to play out. We're going to see how it's going to play out, but it is, so there is also going to be peace. Okay, the situation is going to be something really peaceful, and that will be supporting your growth. And the situation is going to play out that you might actually start exploring a dream you have, because you're going to have all the material that you need. Material, emotional support, community, the people, the logical aspects are going to be all taken care of. Also, you're going to have maybe take some action, and you're going to see, okay, this is working out, let me continue it. That's why you're going to maybe even turn it around. It says sorrow here, because 6 of Cups can symbolize also something that you feel nostalgia about, but I usually interpret it as, because this is about money, maybe like material things, maybe this is actually a dream that you left behind. You're going to say, you know what, if this is working, that might work as well. And the situation play out in a way that it is going to bring us, wow, okay, a breakthrough, which a horse is jumping in here too. This is 7 of Pentacles. Something that you're having patience about and you're building is going to start showing you the results of it. I feel like that's why it says breakthrough. You have waited enough already. You have been patient with the situation. It seems like it's going to play out in a way that will start showing you results. Another thing we have here is the number 14, 7 of 14, by the way. This is Temperance. The situation is going to play out. Initially, maybe it's going to start fast, but it's going to, after, it's going to calm down, because temperance is, yes, temperance with a calm, cool, collected attitude, with a peaceful attitude, everything is going to resolve. But this doesn't mean it's going to last forever that way, because Sagittarius energy here is the fire. This means that it's going to pick up pace, okay? But I feel like the pace is going to be in a way that you will be fine with it. It's not going to be overwhelming. Like, it's going to start being overwhelming. Situation might actually bring some things in front of you that can be overwhelming. And it's going to calm you down when you realize that you're being supported here. But after that, I feel like it's gonna slow down so you can adjust the pace, okay? Let's see what the Oracle, we have a commitment, a contract. Okay, this can be something you desire to have in your life already, but commitment requires you to be careful with the little nitty-gritty details of the contract. Read carefully, assess them carefully. You might be dealing with a very good-looking man like that, so maybe this if this is a distraction for you, I mean, well, depends. So, if this is a distraction for you, that the people that you're dealing with, maybe you need to just put a barrier in between you and them, and then focus on the contract at hand. That can be very important. We have a decrease here. Decrease can symbolize maybe a temporary loss, or some things are actually decreasing as a cycle is coming to an end. I feel like this can symbolize if you plant your seeds, collected your crops, now the summer is coming and the water is lacking. Maybe it's time for you to focus on planting something, because this is a cycle, planting something that is not going to require too much of water. Okay, let's see what it says here. Crystal clear water drips through a woman's cuffed hands here. So a value is slipping away. A period of real or emotional restrictions. It says there may be a loss of money or need for a greater expenditure that previously expected. So be mindful of that. Be mindful with your accounts too. And so seems like I feel if this is a decrease that, like I said, this is a summer coming in and the well is drying up, maybe you shouldn't plant things that is going to require too much of water or too much of energy or too much of money, okay? That can actually increase itself, grow itself without this much. For example, a cactus. You don't have to water a cactus all the time, but some cactus can bear fruit, like this pink fruit with little, I want to say thorns on it. And it's very, I don't know if you ever tasted that. It's a very delicious one. It's a truly expensive one. So maybe you should just choose another route here. We have travel coming forward. The commitment can be about the travel right there, that you choose to maybe move away, or you choose to enjoy yourself in a way that is not going to be too much of a burden to you. Maybe finding a bargain is important, or it can be mental travel. Your higher self is always talking to you. Pay attention to that inner sound. I'm not talking about like mentally a sound keep criticizing you. That's something different, guys. Higher self is actually a very gentle heart, you can see, showing you that you'll be fine and there are other opportunities. Very gently, slowly nudges you into that direction too, okay? Let's pull your final message now. We have synchronicity. Synchronicities actually happen all the time. That's the way higher self, I listened to this in the morning through Bashar. He was talking about this. Our higher self actually speaks to us through synchronicities all day, every day. If we are aware of those synchronicities, for example, you see 11:11 on the clock, or something you desire, actually your neighbor shares it with you. Maybe you want red apples and your neighbor brings some and shares it with you. Those are synchronicities. Those are your higher self telling you you're on the right path. You're thinking the right thoughts. You're doing the right things, okay? So pay attention to those, and maybe the crescent moon here, that is going to guide you towards the right direction, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.